Hi guys! Another week has went by and here we are again. I want to start off by inviting all of you to come to my house next week on October 1st, which is a Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. And I would love to host a wine tasting party, have wonderful appetizers, and get to know each of you on an individual and personal basis. We'll just have a little mini party and invite your friends, or if you have family members or a spouse, anyone that you would like to come to the wine tasting party. We will have Michelle Wilson will be doing a video about the Forex market and about trades. And Michelle Wilson is in California. She's actually in Victorville. Hopefully she's like 9.5 months pregnant. She won't be having her baby on that day, and if she does, we'll pre-record it. And we'll do a little presentation that night, probably about 20-25 minutes in length. And if you have any questions, she will do what we call a Google Hangout, and you can ask her live what type of questions, and she'll answer any questions that you may have about the Forex market. I'm going to post a video today on the website, and hopefully you will listen to the video, and it's explaining about what the Forex market is and what it does. And they work in things called PIPS, which is like a PIP, means percentage in points, is what PIP stands for. And like the mortgage industry or the merchant processing business, they work in basis points, which they call a PIP. So I will put an educational video up there and hope that you're doing some classes on babypips.com. And as usual, I will put a forward thought for the week, a positive thought for the week on the website as well. A little bit about myself. I started my career back in the 80s as a tax accountant, and I burned out after so many years and decided that I wanted to do something different with my life. So I did something fun. I went into marketing and publishing, which eventually led me to work for a company in California and Woodland Hills, California, and that took me to Maui, Hawaii, where I ran the guest informant office for several years on Maui and took a publication that was doing about $90,000 a year in sales and spun it into 4 publications that was doing about $6 million a year in sales. That really taught me a lot, as well as being an accountant, taught me a lot about the numbers. But I've been out of the industry for quite a while, and when I returned from Maui, Hawaii in 1995, I started my own magazine here in the Valley. Shortly, about 9 months into having my own magazine, which was called The Tourist, I decided that it was much more fun to return to something that, some type of an industry that would provide me with residual income. And in my search, I found merchant processing to be that industry. So I opened a company called Charge to Card Corporation, started at my kitchen table, and eventually expanded to an office building which we owned, and about 27 different salespeople throughout the nation. And I worked with a platform processor as an ISO on that platform, and ran that business for about 16 years. In 2009, I decided I was done in the industry and once again wanted to do something a little more fun with my life. So I sold that business like I sold the magazine, and I started another company called Full Circle Rewards Incorporated and bought formulas from a doctor that is a geneticist, and he has the world's largest DNA data bank. So we bought the formulas and we started a company called FCX DNA. And they are skincare products that work along to enhance, they work with your DNA. And what Dr. Camboris did is he took about 180 coded genes, and he worked with those genes with organic fruits and vegetables and found a way to keep the cell active and alive. And so therefore, if the skin can regenerate itself every 7 to 21 days, then you're not going to have sagging of the skin, and you're going to have cell regeneration. Usually after you're 40 or 50 years old, the cell doesn't regenerate itself anymore, and it begins to grow, and then it sloughs off, and then you start getting wrinkles and you start getting saggy skin. So that has been an interesting direction to go in, and it's been a lot of fun. We currently sell cosmetics to spas. And as we increasingly got older to the baby boomer years, my husband and I decided that we wanted to know a little bit more about the stock market. He had a 401k with the company that he has been with. Actually, he's been with the company for 41 years, long time. I personally have to change every so often, so 41 years with one company is a long time. And because he had this 401k, we decided that we wanted to know more about the stock market and take an interest in that. And last summer, a friend of mine called me from California, and she told me about a company called Wealth Generators. Wealth Generators is founded by 4 different people. Their corporate office is in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it is a group of investors that have about 50 years experience. And so what they did is they used to sell the program for about $30,000, and people would pay the $30,000 to learn about the market. And then what they found is that people, after a period of time, less than 5% of the people that had taken the class from them was actually doing or utilizing the information that they had learned. So about 2.5 to 3 years ago, they decided that they would start a company called Wealth Generators, and they began formatting and putting it together and started this company called Wealth Generators. And what it is they're a group of professionals with over 50 years experience. They send out stock tips, and what you do is you duplicate exactly what they're doing in the market. You can either choose Forex or you can choose the stock market. In Forex, my husband and I, we were doing the stock market, and then we decided that we wanted to do Forex because people can get into the Forex market for as little as $100 down. And it's very quick and it happens very fast. What you're doing is you're trading one currency for another, and based on economic and worldwide events, the currency will either go up and down, and that's how you make your PIPS, or your percentage in points. So I hope you enjoy the educational program that I put on the video this week. And please, please invite your friends and your family and come to the wine tasting party so that we can launch the Women of Wall Street. It's going to be at my house. It's hosted by me. It's a free event. I'm located at 3438 South White Post Way, Eagle, Idaho, 83616. That is in the Banbury Estates subdivision off of the corner of Shinden and Eagle Road. And I did make an announcement on the Baby Boomers website and also on the Entrepreneurs website. So hopefully we'll have a great turnout, and I look forward to meeting you in person and spending some time with you. Thank you so much, and hope to see you on October 1st. Please RSVP to 208-283-4218, or you can send me an email at wealthgen4u@gmail.com, and I will put that underneath the website. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.